Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to be quickly demonstrating that I can set up a DHCP server on a Cisco switch, so a Cisco router, sorry. The only thing I've done is I've placed this router here, it is not configured, and I've also put in a pagan switch, and then I have also sorry, and I have also configured all the clients to accept IP addresses from DHCP. So I'll start up the router. Started in the console. We're in. Make it a bit bigger so you can see. I'm pretty sure it's big enough. Right. So I'm doing enable. I'm now doing config to get into global config mode. First thing I want to do before I do anything is go on to linecon 0 and enable logging synchronous. Right. Interface. Now, after doing this a few times, I've noticed that if you try and set up the DHCP server first, it fails, and you've basically got to scrap the entire router. I'm not sure if this is a DNS thing, uh, or whether it's being emulated or simulated, or whether this would happen on a live router. I don't know. But for the purposes of this lab, we're going to be setting the IP address first, bringing followed by bringing up the interface, and then setting up the DHCP server, and then finally connecting the Ethernet cable to the switch. So that's the address done. No shut on that port. Back, exit. IP DHCP. Now when setting up a DHCP server, you have to exclude whatever addresses that you don't want the DHCP server to they don't want the DHCP server to a point. So, for example, we've already set a static IP on the router, so we don't want the DHCP server to then go and then dish out that IP address, and then we then get an IP confliction. Right. Now we need to set up the DHCP pool. So DHCP pool. I always call the first one VLAN 1 because that's what I like doing. But you can call it anything you want. You can call it anything, literally anything. Now we're going to do the network. 192.168.1.0 space 24. Now, when I was doing this on Packet Tracer on my phone, this wouldn't work. You couldn't write the subnet mask with a /24. you had to write out the full subnet mask for it to work within a packet tracer, at least on Android. But on DNS3 and also both on live routers, you can write it like this as well. Now, if you wanted to, we could just leave it. We could literally leave it like this right now, and it would work. You could literally go and fire up all the PCs right now, and they would all get an IP address, and they would all get a connection. But for the purposes of the demonstration, I'd also like to show how you would set how you would tell the DHCP server to also set a default gateway and also set a default DNS server as well. So we're still so we are still in the pool VLAN1 config. So we say default router, which is for the default gateway, and of course it is our router. And then for the DNS, you put DNS-server, and you can select whatever DNS server you want. I always like to use Google's 8.8.8.8. Enter. That's that done. Save. Minimize. Now we can connect fast Ethernet 0 to any port we want on the switch. We'll fire up. We'll leave that for a minute for it to thingy, because before, when I've tried this live before, if you don't give it time, the first one normally fails and it does not get an IP address. First one's fired up. We'll have a look on the console. As we can see, IP address 192.168.1.2 has been assigned. I'm going to make that bigger so you can see. We shall go on to the next one. Fire that one up. As we can tell here, .1.3 has been assigned. And again for this one, start. Again, .4 has been assigned for this one. And then finally, we shall do this one. As you can see, .5 has been assigned. We said this one had .2, so we're going to try and ping .2, ping 192.168.1.2, and we're going to reply. We'll do .3. And we're going to reply. We shall do .4. And again, we're going to reply. One, two, three, four, and this one's going to be number 5. So we're not going to ping ourselves. One thing I have noticed, and I believe it's and I believe it's an emulation problem. Um, all virtual PCs on here, um, when you send out a broadcast ping, none of them want to reply. Only the routers reply to a broadcast ping. So if anybody knows as to why only the routers within DNS3 will reply to a broadcast and not any virtual PC. Doesn't matter whether it's Docker, VMware, VirtualBox, or or even a KVM. None of them want to respond to a broadcast ping. If anyone knows, can you please let me know in the comments? Thank you very much. Goodbye.